Your boy Heaven Hollywood. We're back on the IE network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood report. And let's get to it. Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. The fallout of the BET Hip Hop Awards is a mess. The men are upset at the women who won these awards. The women are upset at the women, and they're taking the side of the men just because they don't like the woman. Now, Kodak Black was the first one to speak out. He had a lot to say about Latto winning Song of the Year with Big Energy. And he calls her Frappuccino. And he had a lot of things to say about Latto that were pretty insulting. But let's take a look.
Ain't gonna give me everybody thinking I'm finna run that shit. Oh, they finna play with me and they finna get Frappuccino on me. I swear to God. I like watch they finna play with me and get that shit Frappuccino. And then they gonna by the time when it's my turn to get me shit, they gonna play on a woman empowerment. Then around that same time that when the cheats, all the little cheats started crying about, oh, women empowerment, males be so dominant and shit. I swear to God, Ace, been saying and shit. I'm like, bro, they finna play with a nigga on me. They finna get jit. Not even Drake, not even Future, not even everybody, nothing. They finna get it, shorty. Cause it's just how the whole little shit was looking on me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But how she gonna say that about an upcoming artist and she's still an upcoming artist?
I don't know, but you know, shit, congratulations, that little one. Congratulations on me. I ain't tripping, don't even try to play like, I ain't hating on no bitch. I ain't hating on nobody on me. I'm up. You feel me? I'm straight. It just, y'all ain't, I don't even be, you see what they say, like this shit, long overdue, but, you know what I'm saying, worth the while. I don't even be trying to go to them pussy ass award shits and shit. Boy, everybody would turn when I did my shit. Boy, everybody would turn. I tried it, man. That shit lame in a bitch. That shit lame in a bitch. So I'm just from Zooling on me. Just vibe, bitch.
Here's my thing, Kodak Black. You're saying they didn't give it to Future, they gave it to Drake, and they're about to play on you. But did you have a record out this year as big as Big Energy? BD Energy. Was Super Gremlin as big? It was a big record. Was that as big as BD Energy? I don't think it was. I don't think it's quite as big, even though it was a big record. But this record just set the record for the longest run on the Hot 100 as a rap record. And let's not forget, Big D Energy started at the bubbling under. And she didn't get the Mariah Carey remix until the song was in the top 10 already. So most of that climb to the top was Latto and her team. So I don't get the hate coming from Kodak Black. That still seems a little personal. There's a lot of stuff that went on behind the scenes with Latto. All right, maybe that whole thing, maybe how they tried to change it and say no, it wasn't him. Maybe that whole thing about somebody tried to get with them behind the scenes. Maybe it was Kodak Black. Now, Kodak Black went on to talk about Connie Orlando, who is, I believe, an executive BET. He said everyone needs to boycott Connie Orlando and BET. Y'all lame as F. And y'all not really for the people, for real. BET watered down. Y'all so lame and out of touch. Y'all definitely are not a credible show. He then continues on. I called it out a few weeks ago. I ain't no way they gonna let no MF Kodak win a damn award, even if the card is right in front of them. The whole point of everything was about women empowerment. The females been crying all year about it at Connie Orlando. Gave all the females awards if they deserved it or not. Then he said from nobody but you still got to work for it. He said, I don't take anything, the women empowerment stuff is cool. I don't take nothing from nobody, but you just gotta work for it. I don't simply give it to somebody because they're a woman. If that's the case, y'all should have gave the song of the year to Glorilla, not that hating ass mutt. Wow. Not Drake, not Future, but Latto. Hell no. That Conde Orlando needs to be fired. That stupid ass song ain't moved nobody. Forget about me at this point. At least N-word free was an anthem. F you think. Song of the year means. Wow. Wow. Pretty insulting words to say to Latto. And the men coming at Latto, the men are coming at the women. You see a lot of people agreeing, and now you see women in the comments agreeing with the men. The women aren't even taking the women's side, but be the first ones talking about women unity. Latto didn't bother anybody. She drunk her water, mind her business, and she wins an award. BET, Jesus Christ, imagine if this was the Grammys, the American Music Awards. Wins the BET Hip Hop Award, and everybody's up and at them about this woman winning. Latto came back and said something, responded back, with her Frappuccino. She hashtagged it Big Frappuccino, and she did a little freestyle to Kodak Black's Gremlins. So we're going to take a little listen to what Latto had to say.
Never too famous to hop on these beats and remind them big Latto way big as he gets. Still trying to hear from a nigga I love, they switch, but fuck it, I'm burning that bridge. How could you leave me, dad? You know I needed you, dad. They asking what happened, but they can't imagine. I'm low-key grateful, you made me a sad, the biggest, the best.
So that was her response. Still not really direct at Kodak Black. I know it was on his beat, and she said hashtag the Frappuccino. Unbelievable. Now, that's not the only person Kodak Black who had something to say about. So, Carisha, shout out to Young Miami's fine ass. Young Miami won for platform, the platform for her show, Carisha Please. Now, what ended up happening is it ended up in a tie with Carisha Please and Drink Champs. And Kodak Black also brought up Young Miami in his little rant when he's talking about the BET Awards. And he goes back to say Young Miami was his cheeks before Puffy. So he's complaining about Young Miami as well. Take a listen to Kodak Black.
Boycott Conde Orlando, man. Boycott her stupid ass, bro. On her trail, like, stay on her line, homie. They played the wrong, homie. That award was stupid as anyway. Even when I watch a call, I ain't even go back and sit down. I ain't even go back to that shit I perform on it. That shit dumb. I had to find out who won all that other shit, like, days later. We just finding out who won. They did the first two at the shit. Know what I'm saying? Like, even with this shit, right? I love Young Miami, man. I love Carisha. Like, I ain't no gook. All that. I'm like, oh, Carisha, no, Miami. All that. Nigga was doing that just to show, like, like, sorry and all that. You know what I'm saying? What happened when we were vibing, just when I went to, when I was in prison, something had happened to her car or something like that. I was in prison and people had my name in it like that. She thought whatever she thought. So I used to just do all this internet, like, oh, Miami and Carisha, like that. Like, she that baby, but, I was just over-exaggerating it to show her, like, you know what I'm saying? I was sorry, just being funny about it and shit like that. But other than that, I don't give a you hear me? Like, that would be my cheeks before did it and all that. I'm just saying that because, like, bro, they made show why they ain't give my a tie. They tied her with Drink Champs. What about Breakfast Club? What about me and all the birthday game? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm saying versus all that shit. What the go, man? I said, let's say, like,
So it is safe to say that Kodak Black is unhappy with everybody who won because he didn't. And for him to be calling Connie Orlando, a grown woman, a respectful woman, a businesswoman, black businesswoman, calling her, a bit, the B word and an asshole and stuff like that, whatever he was calling her. I mean, come on, man. Kodak Black. That's and nobody standing up to check him. Where's the OG? Nobody standing up to check him. They're going along with him. And this is what I mean about women. No women are coming to the defense of these other women who pretty much dominated hip hop this year. With the exception of Drake, right, and Future, the women pretty much dominated hip hop. So, but this is the point I'm trying to make about women in hip hop. The men look at y'all as a joke. They don't see that what you're doing, the music wise. The only thing they see is how you're acting on Twitter. What's going on. He's saying that song didn't move nobody. A lot of men behind the scenes are talking about the women on Twitter. They think nobody sees it because they don't say anything. But a lot of dudes in the industry are laughing at the one on Twitter saying that they can't take them serious. So this is the points I be trying to make. And instead of the women all coming together, protecting each other, y'all can't get along with some women, and y'all are going agreeing with Kodak Black and some of these other men. Crazy. Never seen anything like it in my life. Finally, shout out to Fivio Foreign, because then the girls tried to throw him in it. Oh yeah, Fivio got robbed too. Everybody started hopping on the bandwagon, tried to say that Fivio Foreign got robbed when he lost to Glorilla. And Fivio, to his credit, stepped up and said, I did not get robbed. Glorilla won because she deserved it, and I'm happy for her. So shout out to Fivio Foreign. You see how people just start piling on, and down in the comments, mostly women. Yeah, he got robbed too. It's just unbelievable how these women, like I said, man, women and these women are jokes. They talk about unity. They talk about how, they don't get a fair shake in the music business, and how women don't get a fair shake in general. And then all these women win these awards, and you got people men complaining about it, other men siding with them. I'm seeing different journalists and different bloggers siding with them, probably different rappers too. But for Kodak Black to come out and say those words about Latto, calling her a mutt, I mean, really? And insulting Connie Orlando. And he said what he said about Carisha. I'm telling you, Carisha, if you this is why y'all women need to stop trying to give everybody that got a record deal some pussy. Y'all try to give every nigga that put money to his ear some pussy. Carisha, if you gave Kodak Black some pussy, that's an L. That's an L. I'm sorry. But, that's unbelievable. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Congratulations to all the winners. Y'all dudes are some haters.